Hey Crop Girls, it's Tammy here from Photos to Albums, and today we're going to talk about Creative Memories adhesives. Now, Creative Memories has a variety of different adhesives that are used for a variety of different ways, and I have them all here in front of you. So today I would like to walk you through what the different adhesives are for and some tips along the way. So first and foremost, we have the tape runner. And the tape runner comes with the holder and a refill cartridge inside. When you are finished with the refill cartridge, you can dispose of that and put in a new refill cartridge. And the cartridges just come just like this and set in so gently, and then you are good to go. So nice and quick and easy to reload the tape runner. And now the tape runner has tiny little strips, and I'm going to put one down here. So these strips, there we go. I don't know if you can see that very well, but these strips are very small so that you can use this to adhere very small pieces if you like. They also come off if you run it along as much as you want. So you just press and roll. And if you put about 1/4 inch in the corner of each of your photos, that is all you need. This tape runner is strong. This is all you need to hold your photo into place. So you're putting about 1/4 inch or so into each corner of your photo. And if you do that, you are going to get about 400 photos adhered to your album pages with just one refill, because there's 34 feet in each of these refills. So again, you can just run this right along and use as much as you like. Then next we have the mini tape runner, and it's the same strength as the regular tape runner, except it comes off in tiny little bits. There's 2 there. So if you need to adhere really small things, say like a hole punch out of, if you've used a hole punch and you just need one little dot, like that's 2 there. Or again, you can run a long line of the mini tape runner. And again, it comes with, it comes just as a refill. It does not have a holder. So if you ever have a chance to get an extra holder in a different color, I usually have my mini tape runner in this purple one so that I know right away when I look at it, it's the mini tape runner. They've also done a great job at making these a different color. So the mini tape runner is the red one. So you just, once you have one, you'll remember that it's the red one. Then we have my favorite, the repositionable tape runner. And it also comes with a holder. So the only 2 that come with a holder are the tape runner and the repositionable tape runner. And this, I'm going to do a big long line, comes off in little tiny clear dots. So you probably can't see that very well. I can't tell if it's showing, but these are tiny little dots. And the great thing about these dots is you can actually rub them off. So if you put down your tape and you realize that you put it in the wrong spot, look at that, it's all gone. The repositionable tape runner is also great for if you're adhering something really delicate. You can run the tape runner along and it's only going to adhere to just the piece that, sorry, I'll pull that down so you can see better. Twist it, there we go. So it's only adhering just to the piece that you want adhered, and the little dots just don't attach anywhere else. So then you can place it on your paper, and if you need to move it around, you can just peel it off. So this does become semi-permanent over time. So what that means is you can keep repositioning this, and once you're finished with your album page, it will get a little stronger over time, but it will never be permanent. So I like to use this for my embellishments. I like to use it for my borders if I'm building something, but for my photos, I like to use my tape runner. So that way I know that it's strongly adhered. This is still, it will last forever and ever. It's just never going to become permanent. So let's run that along. And then we have the Vellum tape runner. So this comes with a blue cartridge holder, and the adhesive on this is one solid round of adhesive. So when I put it on the paper, you can see that it is just solid. And this is for adhering vellum. So I did bring a little piece of vellum here. Just going to cut it a little bit smaller. Well, here, we'll do this. So there we go. So we have the vellum piece here. Once you adhere your vellum to it, just give it a little rub, and we'll go through and I'll rub all the others so you can see the difference. So here you can faintly see it. You really can't, you have to look really close, and believe me, no one's going to look that close at your albums. If this is black cardstock, then you might see it. But here, the repositionable adhesive, you can see the little dots, and the mini tape runner and the tape runner, you can see the dots and the lines. So if you're using vellum, then you'll definitely want this vellum tape runner. Next, we have the Precision Point adhesive, and this is what I like to call contact cement. It's like a glue pen, and you can get very precise. So you can get a tiny little dot, and this comes out blue, but it will dry clear. And I'm just going to run a line here so you can see what it'll look like with the vellum. And again, this comes out a little blue. It will dry clear, but to me, this is contact cement. So if you have something that you really never want to pull apart, this is it. If you have something you just need a tiny little dot, this is it. This Precision Point adhesive will last you a long time. I've probably had this one for 2 years, but I definitely use it for things that I know I need it to be very strong for. The next we have is the paint chips. The tape chips. It's kind of like a paint chip, but it's a tape chip. And these just pull off and stick to your page. And then you peel off the top piece. So they kind of remind me of the very old photo splits. If you've been scrapbooking with Creative Memories, they come in a pack with sheets like this. And these are great if you are sending something to someone else to put on an album page later, or if you are creating something and not quite sure, you can add the paint or the tape chips to the back of the photo and then add the photo on later. These are great for kids crafts too. Just give them a strip and say you can only use that, because if you give them this, they'll be finished with this in an hour. They're just going to use it and use it and use it. So that's the tape chips. Next, we have the Archivers photo corners, and they come in 2 sizes, so a medium size and a large size. And these have little pockets in here that you can put your photo into, and they're clear. So these are great. I've done whole albums, like heritage albums, with these where I never want, I don't want the photos to be impermanently in case I want them to scan. So these are great for larger photos, and these for regular size photos. You can use them for memorabilia as well. And then next we have the craft corners. So these again are like a photo corner, but they are more of a small size. So we have a small, a medium, and a large. And these are the craft paper. Again, they're photo safe, so you don't have to worry about your photos being deteriorated with lignin. They are photo safe paper. And they just add that decorative edge to them. And last but not least, we have foam squares. And the foam squares come in 2 sizes, the small and the large. And I'm just going to pull them out from over here. I use these up. I love them. And they just come off the page and stick down, and then you can peel this off. So normally I would put this on top of, or on the back of my embellishment, and then peel the back off and put it onto my paper. And so there's another set. And for your album pages, they say you can actually stack three high. So if you were building a really decorative cluster, you could stack these. And so one of them could have 3 high, another one in your cluster could have 2 high, and another just the 1, and then regular. So those are the Creative Memories adhesives. And if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below. I would be happy to answer them. And until next time, happy scrapbooking.